there on Yelp. Pull up all these pictures and you're like, oh, that's the dessert you're eating? All right, Michelle. That's the candle? Okay, that's the same candle. I know where that.
45 minutes to an hour.
45 minutes to an hour. Wait, can you run that long? No offense.
That's how I got married, dog. You know, first date, bro.
Was that what you did?
Yeah, my first date with her.
And look at.
I think a guy's more comfortable being alone than a girl, but I mean that's a whole nother
thing. So?
I think.
This episode is brought to you by RollingUp.com, your trusted cannabis supplier and delivery service.
Welcome to the Men Don't Know Podcast. I'm the man of many friends, your host and creator, Chris Boone. Here on the podcast, we talk with a bunch of guys and we ask a bunch of women questions over wine and cocktails. Whether you listen to us on Google Play, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, Pandora, or you download that Men Don't Know Podcast app, I can't thank y'all enough. Merch store is open as always, but hit me up on Instagram at Men Don't Know, Twitter at Men Don't Know 1, shoot me an email, Chris at mendontknow.com, or hop on the mendontknow.com website and shoot me a message. Corey, my guy.
Yep.
How we living?
Good.
Question of the day. Why are some women, not all, let me key phrases, not all, some women, the rise and the downfall of a man?
So I'm saying some
not
help
all.
and then downfall.
I mean, I feel like let me preface this way just for you before we start calling people. What do you think has more of an effect on downfall of a man, the money or the woman?
That's a good question.
Pussy plays a part.
It could be women.
Pussy plays a part.
We've all seen that movie Casino.
Casino.
He had money already.
Oh, buddy.
What took him down?
Pussy.
Are we just saying pussy, or can we just say the conniving girl that she was?
I mean, it's attached to a female body.
All right.
Yeah. And he was in love with it. Like, let me ask you this. Is personality and assertiveness and cool guys back in style? Because I feel like the corny guys are starting.
Guys are out.
Nah, I think they're losing. Yeah.
Exposed.
Yep.
Cool guys have always
weak
been cool
side
no matter
help.
what.
They've been exposed. Go ahead.
Cool guys have always been cool.
Yeah, but I think now the corny guys are not winning so much because
they're more noticeable.
All they have is money.
Yeah.
Money only takes you so far.
Well, look at another example is American Gangster. Pussy wasn't his downfall. It was the money. Because he got a little too far. Unless it was her.
The coat.
She did get him
the coat.
He didn't have to wear it, but she got it.
The coat. He didn't have to wear it, or she made him feel some type of way, so he put that damn fucking thing on.
Denzel.
Huh? I'm just asking. I think it was fair enough to ask.
It was her.
Not saying it was her. I'm just saying I'm just trying to be fair enough to ask.
You got to think of movies where the girl wasn't the downfall.
I'll wait. You tell me. You tell me. Hey, Google it if you want.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. Let's go to the first caller. Hold on. Here we go. I mean, feel free, but I'm not
open for examples.
I'm open.
Hey,
what up?
Nothing. How are you?
I'm chilling. I'm here with Koi. Koi, say what's up, Nina.
Nina, what's going on?
Hello, Koi.
Hey.
All right, Nina. Sounds like you're driving, so we'll get to the chicken. Let me ask you this: why is it that some women are the rise why is it that some women are the downfall of a man?
Because they are. I feel like you'll say women. I think some women are the downfall of the men because they don't have good intentions. They're very selfish, and they don't care about anybody but themselves. And I've witnessed it, and I've seen a complete downfall. And honestly, it's really sad.
You mean the women are selfish?
Oh yeah, it's all all about selfishness and what you could do for them. It's not about let's get together and build us. It's what can you do for me? What can you provide me? What about me? That's all. Like, when you don't have a good mindset of us and it's just about me, what good can come from that? Nothing.
Now let me ask you this. I feel like I'm not trying to give that person out, but this person said some women are D1 yappers, meaning like they talk NBA type of game to these boys, and to get in, and we fall for the trap, and
Well, I feel, yes, there are women, but that's the thing, right? Because they're all about themselves, so they pull a great game, and the thing is that it's that when you second guess yourself, like, is this shit for real? I do feel like when you have that question, automatically be like, what's going on? What's really up? Let me hurry up and, like, okay, well, since you do this, and that, like show me. Like, let's go here, and here, because your homegirls or your other guy friends could tell you from jump, like, nah, dude, nah. Because
something ain't
a person like that, if she sees someone, like, let's say your friend stepping out with some red bottoms, just some, like, tennis shoes or whatnot, she might start flirting with old dude. Do you see what I mean? It's just little things like that. Yeah, you can tell, but I'm all about, if it's too good to be true, number one, why are you single?
Ooh.
And
do you think? Wait. Are guys allowed to ask that question?
Of course.
Why are you single?
Do you guys ask that question?
I get that all the time. Oh yeah, I always get, why are you single? And it's a great question, but for me, it's just I don't settle. And I've learned lessons. They took way too long, but I learned lessons, and you got to move forward. But there's also men that are like, well, at your age you should have this and that, and I was like, but you don't. You might have a gang of kids, but you don't have, like, you should have good credit just like me.
It's okay to wonder, but to ask too, from both sides.
Yeah, you can ask. I've been asked that so many times. I think that if someone gets offended, then clearly they're not your person. Because I didn't get offended, because the way it was asked was like, please don't take offense to this, but, like, may I ask you why are you single? But do you see how, like, if people just learn how to talk, it's all about tone.
For sure.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, that's a great question, because we had already talked. I knew why he was single.
Right.
And then, because I just, like, when I was single, I was just like, no, I needed to decompress 2 years, get myself right, be just loving.
You heard what she said, though?
Decompress.
What did she hit it with? 2 years. She didn't jump into
time.
She had time.
Yeah.
Clear the slate.
Yeah.
Clear the mind, body, and the soul.
Too much, girl. I can't wait for you.
2 months.
Too much, girl. I can't wait for you.
Oh my gosh.
But tone is important.
No,
though,
tonality.
Absolutely. How he asked. I don't want to sound offensive. I'm just curious. I just want to know. Like,
I did not take it offensive. I said, this is a great question to ask. I'm glad. And, he did things like, you wouldn't believe how so many people, like, what the, like, go crazy. And I was like, if they go crazy, that person's not for you, because why shouldn't you ask these things? The same way you're going to ask, how many children do you want? Do you want to get married? Hey, maybe, like, how many one-night stands? And if you can't even ask, why are you single? You definitely shouldn't be able to ask all the rest of the questions.
Yeah.
Nita, what's an appropriate answer for a guy, though, if a girl asks that to him?
Why are you single?
Not appropriate, but what's like a reasonable answer? Where he might say, and you're
honestly,
like, okay.
the reasonable answer is just to be honest.
Yeah.
Like, just be honest. Whether it was like, you know what, like, I probably, because I had to, trust me, I was real honest, even though I know was looking like, well, not to myself, because I didn't feel like I was a fool, but while I was in it, and when you hear it out loud, you're like, girl, you were foolish. Yeah. But no, just be honest, because at the end of the day, it goes a long way. It's that person's going to appreciate it. And then there's a wall that's going to come down, because they're like, shoot, if you told me all this, then I'm going to be able to really divulge like what happened in my past. It just makes it easier, but that person has to be willing to to want to have these conversations, because a lot of people don't. They don't. And it's just, honestly, it's ridiculous, but those conversations are very important.
No, 100%. I think those conversations kind of help clear the air and take the curiosity out of the room too. Oh, okay. No, I get that. Like, oh yeah, wow, yeah, 100%.
Opens things up early
100%, 100%.
Yeah.
Oh, well, okay, that makes sense. Wow, I'm glad you did that. Like, wow, okay, so you're not relationship hopping. Okay, yeah, wow, okay.
Right.
You took time for self and heal and you learn more about you, and you're okay being alone. So it's a lot of those things that people misstep and forget about and don't do that put them back in the same position as what they left.
Exactly. My thing is, ask all the questions. Yeah. There should be no question that's unanswered.
Oh, yeah.
Rock unturned.
And if and if they're like, oh my God, I can't, next,
yep.
Because if you can't, another person will.
100%.
And there's a trillion of over trillions of people in this world.
Facts.
At least a couple thousand are for you.
Facts.
So on to the next. Don't settle.
Is there an appropriate time to ask that? Like, if you ask in the very beginning without even knowing the person, are you trying to get to, or is it like, you know how, let's say the guy gets to know you.
Yeah, it's gradual, but honestly, I feel like if you're 35 years or older, within 2 weeks, we should be already hammering down some of these questions.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Hammering down these questions? Yeah,
especially
100%.
you already got to know the person, then it gives you an easier way to say,
100%.
look, I really like you, you're really cool. Why are you single? Yeah. That's a lot easier to accept as a question than right from the get-go on the first date.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I like that. All right, I'm going to let you go. I appreciate you.
All righty. I appreciate you guys, too. Have a good day.
See you
later. Hey, am I seeing you this weekend?
I think so.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Bye.
All right.
Yeah. Huh.
So it's okay to ask. It's encouraged to ask. Maybe not
but
right away.
Yeah.
But the way you ask.
100%. The way you ask, like you said, tonality plays a big part.
Do you think girls ask guys that more,
100%.
or guys ask?
No, I think honestly, if it is let me preface this right. If it is a woman that is looking for long-term commitment, that is not looking for
just to date for fun,
not even dating for fun, or not looking for financial security, and is looking for something long-term, like I'm happy by myself, and she's not dating for need but want to, or I want to get in a relationship. I'm so comfortable in myself and I'm happy by myself, but it would be nice to have a life partner to experience things with. And she's asking those questions. Yeah,
I mean, she's just curious.
Yeah, she's curious, and honestly, like, that's dope for a woman to ask a guy, because damn, she's actually curious to know, And if he's straightforward and you can tell, like, look, I always tell people everybody's had their fair share of relationships, so don't feel like you the first one.
Right.
Okay.
And it could be like, I just got something bad.
Yeah, I got something bad. I want to take my time, get back to myself, wanted to find me, be happy with just me.
What if it's, I've been in prison the last 10 years?
Hey, some women like that. Some women like that.
That guy gets favoritism over the guy with good credit and a good job.
100%. 100%. Let's get in the next call. 100%.
Toxic guys for the win sometimes.
Oh my gosh.
Hello, hello, hello.
There she is.
Oh,
Yeah.
I recognize this voice.
I know. Man, long time no here. How we doing?
I know.
Ash?
She's gonna give me some shit right now, but go ahead.
Living the dream. Yeah, I'm always gonna give you shit, boy.
What's up, Ash?
I didn't even get no happy birthday from you.
Oh my gosh.
Cooking season.
On this
I'm not even gonna
episode,
text you for yours.
on this
you get all shocked
episode-
when I text you. So.
deep fried. Korean
So I have to give you
fried.
shit.
Korean fried chicken.
Oh my gosh. Ash, what you been up to?
Oh, just working. I live such a fun life.
I believe it. Action packed.
Just living somebody's dream, Coming up to mine soon.
All right. So
Are y'all behaving?
absolutely.
The best we can.
Let's see. Coy being honest. All right. So question of the day. Why are some women the downfall of a man?
Well, which way are we thinking? Like, where there's like a couple types where there could be the guy that's just solely like tunnel vision on this chick and she can just, you say jump, he'll say how high.
Damn.
Or there's the guy that's
Can
like,
I ask you a question real quick?
Yeah.
Why? Like how?
I don't know how it
How high
happened.
would you like me to simp?
Yeah. How does that happen?
You say simp, I say how high.
Like, I think. I don't. Yeah. I don't know. I want to know how that happens. I mean, because pussy comes standard in every model for females.
Yeah, like this.
In women, yeah, pussy comes standard.
Like AM, FM
It's
radio.
standard.
Pussy is standard in every female,
In every model.
in every
I guess you could get
original
some
female
static
model.
and then you could get that clear good shit.
Oh,
So
here
there's
we
two
go.
different types.
Satellite,
Here we go.
that Sirius XM. Woo. Or you can get that CD, that scratch CD riding on a bumpy road.
Exactly.
Here we go. All right. Well,
Oh,
How that happens, I don't understand.
Let's start with that one. Yeah.
yeah. How does that? Like, is it because he doesn't get pussy that he put pussy so high up?
That could be one. Or there's some people out there that just they fall and they fall hard, which I feel like is rare for guys, but I've seen it happen.
Yep, 100%.
And like girls, like they just want to make them happy, and they don't like how we could just say, "Oh, that's like an orange flag," but it's really freaking red and glowing.
Red,
You kind of overlook
moon
things.
red,
Yeah.
moon blood.
Yeah. Oh, it's flashing in your face.
Damn.
But yeah, I just feel like it just depends. So if they have just like that tunnel vision and they just want to keep making it happy, like you kind of overlook certain things. And you could have friends telling you like, hey, you're kind of getting walked on or blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
But they don't see it until like shit hits the fan or something happens.
Yep.
And then they like have clear vision.
Yeah.
But that could be one demise. Like that could be a downfall. Or I feel like there's the other ones that are like, you either could be in a relationship, but then you think, oh, the grass might be green over here, and then you're like having fun here, here, and here,
Damn.
and then they all get you caught up, and then they're
Grass
your
is
demise.
greener where you water it.
Exactly,
100%.
but they don't got water. They think they're in a drought.
Damn.
So they're just playing
Okay. I like
But do you
that
think there's
analogy.
more downfall with the guy that's already established and successful, or the guy that's coming up and then he gets roadblocked? He gets
What they say that
derailed.
They say the woman you pick will make you the man you're supposed to be, or half the man you already are.
Dang. That's
That's a bar.
That's called double or nothing.
That's a
right there.
bar. That's a bar.
I agree. Like if you have a real one, they'll be there whether you're already there or through just looking thin, and they're going to help
I need to
you.
know if she's gonna be on Gilligan's Island with me. We gonna figure this out together.
Hell yeah! Is there nobody
Kobe
else
in the
there? I'm
gym?
living the dream with y'all.
Yeah, shooting.
You guys can walk the separate ends of the island if you get annoying, but then you come back together.
There you go.
That's like the worst of it.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? I'll see you on the other side. That's like a few hundred feet. I'm gonna find you.
Out of here.
Nowhere to
Good
go.
luck.
I don't know.
You're gonna be fresh meat.
I don't know. I just always wonder, like how do I mean, obviously, I guess things start slipping, and like guys don't want to hear it from their friends, and it's it's fine, and you're watching him implode,
Mhm.
and
then they start getting upset with you
yeah.
because
Why did you say
it
something,
just happens.
buddy? Trust me.
Oh,
You was.
I come with receipts after that.
Oof.
Like, you want me to tell you how many times? What time do you want?
Oof. I said. Ooh, I saved the chat.
Screenshots,
I got it on all.
receipts, whatever you guys
Yeah,
want.
damn. I mean, yeah. I don't know. I always wonder, like. I mean, I guess how do we not see it? I mean, I guess we're blinded, but fuck.
Like, I'm a person that likes to see the good in people.
100%.
You've seen some of my past, and there's some I'm like,
100%.
why did I just waste that time? But I'm that person that, like, I see
100%.
the good in you and how, like, where you could be. But then you just overlook some shit, and then you're like, what? Why did I do that to myself?
What do say? Just because you know where they could be, don't mean they want to be where you think they should be. Either.
Nope.
Which is
nope. But eventually they'll get there. But it's not wasting my time no more. I'm not trying to raise a man. I'm trying to be a
Ooh, that's another bar. I'm not trying to raise a man. Fact.
I'm not your mom.
That's a bucket, and I'm not your daddy either. So let's. I mean,
well,
that's another thing
form.
too. Yeah, I think that's another thing too. Like you said, depending on how a woman is, hey, like they said, there's some certified snipers out there. Y'all ladies,
hell yeah.
Y'all ladies shoot from a distance. Like y'all link at my mom's book club, and you let her know that you're single, and she tells you she has a single son, and gives you my number, but you already done scouted me out from IG.
Yeah, you won't even know.
Yeah, I'll tell you. Yeah,
we just end up at places we know you at.
Exactly.
We're putting it in your mind, like, kind of run into each other a few times. It's like, so let's go get coffee. And that's how it starts.
And y'all run a good game. Y'all run a good game.
It's gonna be like a show you.
Yeah, see, bumping into me at my spot because I posted on IG. Oh my God! You like this too? No coincidence. Yeah, right.
Or if they just have your location randomly, and it's like, oh hey, what's up?
Crazy. I don't know how you get that.
Always watch your phone.
Right. Damn.
I know people that can slide in locations.
Wow.
And they don't even know the guys don't even know.
What?
Signs him on when he's not looking.
Yeah. Oh, hey, share a
but you guys like a little bit of crazy, so
I'm not gonna lie, it's the balance though. I think we're looking for the balance. I need you. I need to know that you're crazy enough to ride with me, but calm
you gotta
enough.
Find that out early before you
100%.
knees deep, because then you have a little situation. I like to get my crazy out so you see the worst of it.
Yeah, let's get
the
crazy
out early. Then you're good. If you can deal with it early, then you're good.
Oh, yeah. And the only kind of crazy you'll see is if you really piss me off, you might just disappear. So I haven't gotten that pissed off yet. So.
I think it's always the honeymoon stage in the beginning. You never really see
for sure.
Till shit ain't adding up like Batman.
Just poke the bear a little bit in the beginning.
Yeah.
Hold on, I have a question. Is it easier for girls to sign in on a guy's phone when it was just fingerprints only? Versus the face, because you have to be awake for the face, right? Eyes have to be open.
Yeah, you have to be awake for the face.
I mean, there's still ways you can get around that.
Oh, damn.
But yeah, or like they could easily just like when you guys are sitting next to each other, and if for some reason they have to type in their code. Girls have good peripheral vision. Yeah. So you don't even need the face or the freaking fingerprint. You could just open it, wait till it times out, and just put the code in. Then you could slide your fingerprint up in there or add a facial scan if you really want to be crazy. I know some people are that crazy, but yeah.
Wow. Add the face? Oh, that's crazy. I gotta go through my. I gotta check my security.
I'm telling you guys, because you never looked at it, you would never know.
The fingerprint would be the easiest because you could just put the finger on the phone when he's awake, when he's asleep.
Even though that's still a little complicated, but I'm telling you, the way they get in is with the code.
Add the face. She had her face.
Oh yeah.
Whoa,
yeah, but and you won't even know. It'll just look like you might have done 2 scans and you forgot.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, so. I've never checked it. I've never checked.
Wait, don't you need his face to access to add
if the phone is open? No, you don't.
Oh, if it's already, I got
it. The way that you initially get in first is for sure by finding out your code. Then it's then you just gotta. They can get your password, your saved passwords, then they can. Yeah, you guys, That's the first step. Once they got that code, if she's really crazy.
I gotta figure it out. All right, Ash, we appreciate you. I will see you next week. I will.
Yes, I'm still waiting for a location, so you let me know.
That's fine. I'm already in the book, so it don't matter.
All right, it's good talking to you guys. Behave yourself.
Later.
Yes, thank you.
All right, bye.
Damn. That's crazy. Let's get a guy now. Because that I got
counter that as a guy. You just have to be on a certain app. Because then if that app isn't the same one that you left it at, then you'll know it's been unlocked by somebody.
Yeah.
Fellows, you heard that, right? Leave it on an app.
Yeah, that's
if
crazy.
Weird when you reopen it. Then
that's crazy. I gotta figure that one out.
Yo,
Let's go with it.
what up?
Not much. I'm here with Koi. Koi, say what's up to B.
Yo, what up?
What up? What's up, Koi?
All right, man. Question of you, man. We just had 2 women on, and I figured we got to get a guy's response. How are women, some, not all, some women, the downfall of a man?
Wait, what? How are women adult?
How are some women the downfall of a man? Like, you seen a guy, he was great. This guy was all-star. This guy was just potential through the roof. This guy was making money. He was making moves. He was next up. He got with a girl and everything went fucking south. We done seen that play out way too many times.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, one person that comes to mind.
Think about the movie Casino. What happened to him?
Yeah, like stuff like that. Let me ask you this: what was what was the downfall because of her?
I think from what I've seen, I think getting into something too soon, too fast. And I think a lot of people, especially I think it happens to especially guys that haven't been in a relationship in a while. So they finally meet somebody and then they're like, oh shit, this might be the one, and so they get super deep into it super fast because it seemed like that that clock is running out, so they're like, all right, this is the one, so they might as well ride with this
clock. What clock or what?
For most guys
getting old.
No, wait, what? Didn't Robert De Niro just have a baby? Exactly. No. Didn't Al Pacino? Okay, one of them motherfuckers. Hey, shit. All right, fuck. Hey, Heat. One of them motherfuckers had a baby. 82, going crazy. My uncle had a baby at 78.
Right. No, I'm not.
Hey,
I'm not saying.
He's not saying biological.
I'm not saying like the biological.
Oh, okay, my bad.
No. I'm not talking about biological.
Okay, my bad.
Because I'm talking about like it's due time kind of thing. It's like it's been long enough. I think it's time for a relationship, right? Got it. So you've been in it, and you finally get one, and you lock it in, and then you're really not getting to know each other in the sense of you think you're compatible, but you're not. You know what I mean? Yeah. I think that's the problem. I think they get caught up in the fact that they finally met somebody, or they started talking, or they're dating, and etc. But then they're not really compatible. They just spending time together. Spending time together and being compatible are 2 different things.
Ooh, that's a bar. That is a bar. Yes, sir. Yeah. Go ahead, King. Damn.
Because I mean, it's like I see that like I look at it in my past relationship too. Like there's like I look at my exes and I was like, man, we had nothing in common. But I think it's just the idea of that we were together, and then the idea of that we were spending time together. But then, if you really get to the nitty gritty of it, the 2 people were not compatible, right? And that's why problems arise down the road, right? You're not going to do what I want to do. We can't, we go to the same restaurants all the time, even though I'm only doing it for you to make you happy. Underneath, I'm not happy going here. You know what I'm saying? Like, so those things, some people don't spill it all out. They just try to do things to keep the relationship going and to keep it happy. Yeah. But all in all, you're only hurting yourself for down the road. Like, like looking at 10 years down the road, I mean, like you even had that guy, like plan to have a divorce and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, the guy you were talking about on Sunday.
Yeah.
Sunday or Saturday, I forgot. But I think it just comes down to, not knowing what you're exactly looking for. I think You know what I'm saying? A lot of people just get caught up in the fact that, oh, I haven't talked to a girl in a long time, so hey, you know, this might be it. I'm going to work hard at it to get it down. But you're not really you're not looking at the red flags or the green flags or any of that, right? You're just in the moment. You're just with that person. I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that they, you know, not all guys, but most guys, I think they just haven't been in a relationship for so long, but they think that the first girl that they get into, you know, that's the one. But it's not.
They're overlooking a lot of things.
Absolutely, bro. I think they're just excited. You know, I think we all get that, right? Like I mean, come on, think about it. Like if you start talking to a girl, right? And your boy does, how'd you do? It's like, oh man, I started talking to this girl. Like that's the first thing comes out of your mouth.
Yep. That's facts.
Right?
That's facts. That's facts.
That's the first thing that comes out of your mouth, right?
This girl.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, this girl, exactly. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But like, that's all you talk about. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But like, if you really get down to it, it's like, dude, you guys have nothing in common. Like, do you like sports? Does she like sports? Do you work out? Does she work out? You know, do you go out a lot? Or you're a homebody? And, you know, things like that in nature. Because like, even that homebody and going out of thing, that thing can really put in a little, like a block in the relationship too, because some girls want to go out all the time and, you know, dudes don't. You know what I'm saying? They'd rather just sit at home and do nothing. And it could be the complete opposite too. You know, guys want to go out and the girls don't. Girls want to just chill at home and just cuddle with you in the couch and etc. So like, you know what I'm saying? So those things are not addressed right off the bat, but you know, we just tend to roll with it because, you know, it's something good in the beginning. But overall, you're not really putting in the work on figuring out if you two are compatible. And that's one of the biggest things I think most of us guys are getting tired of, because they're going through that whole process over and over and over and over.
I don't know.
To find out. All over and over to find that person is not. Yeah. Not to find out that's not the person that you're going to be with. You know what I'm saying? So like the more and more and more and more it happens, the more you're like, man, fuck this. I don't want to go through this shit again. You know what I'm saying?
I can make
it happen. Yeah, exactly. So you're like, I'm going to make this shit. I got to make it happen.
You don't want to disappoint too. You've been talking a big ball game in front of all your friends.
No, keep that thing on the wrap, boy.
Exactly.
So you can get it cleared out.
So that's what I'm saying. So I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that, you know, they just don't put in the work on figuring out if you guys are compatible or not. Because to me, like now, like if I'm talking to a girl, like it's a big deal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just not a number anymore because every conversation you're having, it's like, do I want to go this right? Do I want to spend this time explaining my story to somebody that I don't know if this is going to work? Because like, bro, I'm getting tired of saying the same fucking life story of mine to a new person. Getting old, bro. Like, I read it to the point, like, even if you meet a girl, you have to tell the whole story, right? From the moment you fucking, you know, were born all the way to where you are right now. You need to tell that story to that person. We go through that every fucking girl.
Roll up your sleeves.
All right, man. I gotta cut you off, my guy. We gotta get out of here. But I appreciate you, my guy. I'll hit you later.
Later, brother.
Later.
All right,
damn, I got you.
Versus the guy who just said, if he were to say I'm talking to a girl, it'll mean something because he's obviously put his standards up.
I'm done.
Right, but then we all have that friend who's like, oh, I'm talking to this girl. It's like, gee, here we go. Whatever, man. Don't talk to me till.
Hell no, man. I get it, man. Let's get it out of here. First, foremost, I want to thank everybody for listening. Whether you listen to it on Google Play, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, Pandora, you downloaded that Men Don't Know podcast app. I can't thank y'all enough. Merch store is open as always, but hit me up on Instagram at Men Don't Know, Twitter at Men Don't Know 1. Shoot me an email, Chris@mendontknow.com, or hop on the mendontknow.com website and shoot me a message. We are out.
How many pictures are on Yelp? Pull up all these pictures and you're like, oh, that's the dessert you're eating? All right, Michelle. That's the candle? Okay, that's the same candle. I know where that. 45 minutes to an hour.
45 minutes to an hour? Wait, can you run that long? No offense.
That's how I got married, dog. You know, my first date, bro.
Was that what you did?
Yeah, my first date with her.
I think a guy's more comfortable being alone than a girl, but I mean, that's a whole nother
thing. You think so?